Hey guys, it's me and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I wanted to share you guys on some inspiring quotes that have helped inspire me and how it helped me shape as a person today, and how it also could shape you also as well. So let's get on to it. So I just did my little end of progress meeting. So, and I have some quotes that I put in my presentation that I'm just going to share and talk about, and what are the reasons why I resonate with those quotes. So, firstly, like on my front cover, there's one quote that is on the front, and it says, "Don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life." I feel like that's a quote that resonates with me because I, as a person, am very hard on myself, and I don't give myself a lot of credit than I should. So, and I always put myself down, even when it was like the slightest little things. I always put myself down, and that's a hard thing because I always like to try and make everything perfect, and that's the part I'm still working on. And I'm trying to get in my head, like trying to like exercise that in my brain and be like, look, life's not perfect. Not everything's gonna be perfect, and everything's not gonna be just like perfect like that. So yeah, that's one of the quotes. Like, don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. So, and you just had a bad day. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. I have like 4 quotes on like my school slide because I turned into such a big quoter and I resonate with some quotes. So what I have is the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence, and I also feel like after getting out of like a 5-month relationship, it has taken a toll on my self-confidence. And I just feel like, and even before that, I felt like I wasn't really confident within myself. And I always like to please other people more than myself. And then this year, I just felt like my whole charisma, my everything took a big turn on how I am as a person now, and how I was a person then. So the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence, and I resonate with that because like I said, I don't have a lot of confidence within myself, and that's something I'm working on slowly. And I feel like that comes with boundaries, especially when it comes to your friends, and I would get to that in another video, but that's what I felt like in that's what I felt like like that. So yeah. My goal for next year is to fall back in love within myself and the world and life again. That's very important, especially as well, because I feel like if you just got out of a relationship and it was a traumatizing one, then you definitely can lose yourself, and you have to find a way back. Well, maybe not like find a way back, but like definitely go forward with a whole new perspective. Cause that's what I felt like too. Like one of my friends was like, "Where's the old you? Where's old you?" I'm just like, that person died on that day when I broke up with that person. So, and plus, I feel like after I got out of that, I felt like definitely like a whole new person. I definitely saw a lot of things. I see a lot more things now than versus what I didn't see before. Like my therapist, like, took off the rose-colored glasses. Like, you see a whole new reality now, and that's what I felt like. So yeah, if you don't love yourself, you won't recognize when someone else does. It hurts, but it's also very true. Because that's also important. Like, you definitely need to have self-love. Like, you need to love yourself before you can love somebody else. Because if you put your heart onto someone else, and if you love someone else before you even love yourself, it's just like you can't really expect to you can't really because you want the person to fall for you too as well. So it's definitely important to have that love within yourself. Like it's okay to have some like little minor insecurities here and there, but you definitely need to love yourself before and recognize, and because otherwise then you won't recognize when someone else does. So that's the part that's stuck with me for right now, because I'm slowly healing in myself, and I feel like that's gonna take time, which that is okay. I'm okay with that too. I wasn't okay with it in the beginning, but I feel like now, especially after like January and stuff, I feel like now I feel okay with be like, okay, it's gonna take time for me to mentally heal and stuff like that. So yeah, another one is I forgive people. It doesn't mean I accept their behavior or trust them. It means I forgive them for me so I can let go and move on with my life. I love that quote. I feel like that's my favorite quote out of all of them, because forgiveness is such a strong thing, like, but so misused, because I feel like when people say forgiveness, it means like they have to automatically forgive the other person, just like them. Like no, like but you can also. I also feel like people don't understand the meaning of forgiveness. Like it doesn't mean you have to forgive people. You can also mean it means like forgive them for yourself, because it lets you move on. So like you don't have to forgive their behavior. Like don't forgive their behavior, please. Like if they do something really terrible, then don't forgive that person for their behavior. Like it says, I accept their behavior. It doesn't mean I accept their behavior. That is, or trust them. It just means like you need to let go. You need to not like hold that grudge within inside you, because it's gonna tear you down. It's not gonna tear the other person down. It's gonna tear you down. So I feel like so if you learn forgiveness, you can just move on and just live your nice and merry life, and then they can go on their merry way. So yeah, that's what I feel like it's important with forgiveness. That's important too. Like if you don't forgive for yourself, you're just gonna keep tearing yourself down. Sorry, I know I said that already, but it's definitely important. So yeah, I like to forgive in order to move on within myself, because otherwise it's gonna have a negative impact on me, and I don't want to have any like negative energy around me. So yeah. Um I have that quote under my clinical one too, because I feel like it's important. So another one is don't just be good to others. Be good to yourself too, because you yourself are also a person. And I feel like I tend to neglect myself, and I put more into other people than within myself, and that's a bad thing, because I feel like once you start to neglect yourself, you are not going to be okay within yourself. And that was really hard for me, because I had a little situation within my friends, like my friend group, and I went to one person's house, and we were like doing like a cooking appointment or something, and then one of my other friends got mad about it, and then they told another person, and they started calling, and they're like, why wasn't I invited? I'm just like, well, we don't need to be all hanging out as a group. Like we want to have like that one-on-one time. Like I feel like because our group, like we always hang out like as a group, not like two people within one and stuff like that. But that's a whole like another story. So another quote I have, like one of the last quotes is They say the only way to get over a broken heart is to fall in love again. So I fell in love with myself, best fucking relationship in my life. And that's a bold statement, I feel like. So like I said, self-love is something I'm working on within myself, so and I can like fully process and mentally move on so I can give the next person in my life or my next lifeline or my next time, my next special person would be just to give my heart for the good and not just for the love bombing, for the persuasion, for the story, for the punching holes, like fact fiction, and to actually get to someone that I actually love. And that's the part that hurt. That's the part that hurt me, was because I actually was in love with this person, and I feel like that person just took my heart and just ripped it out of my chest and just stomped on it like. So I feel like that was like that's the part that hurt me the most. Like I felt like it could just take my heart and just stomp it on the ground, like, and that's crazy. But, I guess there's not a lot of good people in the world, so that's why I'm taking my time for the next person. So, yeah. Alright, well, that concludes this video. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye! Peace.